Alright, yo, what's good, YouTube? Posting another video. This time I want to start a series, basically like tracking my progress in trading and just seeing how far I could go like with consistent wins and following my rules. And I'll be making these videos once a week and just literally just tracking my progress. I'll have a payout counter at the top somewhere, the top right there or right there. With the total amount of payouts I'm at each week, and I'll consistently update it. And yeah, so hopefully I'll stop whenever I'm at like 100K in payouts, however long that takes. And yeah, I'm just go over the trades that I took the last couple of days. I am kind of on a green streak, as y'all can see, 6 days. I did also just request a payout today of $500 on this account. I just requested my profits from today, so I could keep my buffer in there and then keep building the accounts. So I currently have one 150K account, one 50K account. This is what my calendar is looking like. I think I have 3 red days and then everything else is green. And yeah, so the goal payout wise is how I'm gonna take payouts is I want to get this account to 10K before I request a payout. Request 5K. I'm risking 1K per trade on this account, and then this I just requested a payout. I'll be risking $400 to $500 on the future trades, and then hopefully get my account to like 4.5K. Be able to request again while I'm simultaneously trading this account, and then once I get like 2 payouts on each account, hopefully buy another 2, 3, 150Ks, and just continue on from there. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the trades I took. Alright, so this is one from Thursday. This is a short. Let me turn on my... I do also have a lot of break-even trades. Okay, look, actually, let's go over these. This was... Hold on. So these are break-even trades. Okay, I took this long on Wednesday. So there's a SMT right here, gap, and this was New York PM, if I'm not mistaken. And I just wanted a continuation to the highs. This was all-time highs at the time. Yeah, ES I think was, ES didn't even sweep both these lows, so we SMT'd. And then I was just looking for a fair value gap above entry. But on this trade, I did enter before I got my gap, just because I was confident in the trade. So and then once it created the gap, I added more cons, raised my entry a bit. I think entry was like right here, literally perfectly on the gap. And I usually target 1-to-1 risk to reward, but for this one, ES was lower, so I literally just wanted to see NQ take this first high. So I targeted up here. I think this trade was like like $600, $700. And then this is a break-even trade, as y'all see. Another break-even trade right here. And then another break-even trade right here. And then this is where I started like picking up. This trade was Asia. Was it Asia session? New York PM session. And yeah, so there was no SMT on this one. We got our internals gap below. I entered with what is this? This is on my 150K, so I entered with 15 cons, and then when price came all the way to the high, I added another 5. It raised my entry. Ended up taking TP at the 1-to-1 of the setup. So yeah, and then that was Wednesday of last week. Then there is yesterday. So this is on MNQ. I have a couple on NQ as well. This was yesterday, last night. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so basically there's an SMT at these lows right here. ES had not swept them. As y'all can see, I'm not gonna draw it, but something like this. SMT right there. Just waited for a pump higher. The gap was somewhere right here. Ended up getting our retest. So actually, the gap was lower. It was like right here on NQ. and that's what I take my trades off of. So we ended up creating the gap, and I think we retested, if I'm not mistaken, and then we ended up pumping, and I ended up missing the trade, or I think it was just no retests, and then came back down before hitting a 1-to-1. Ended up tapping entry. I literally had a point or two of drawdown, and then ended up hitting TP 4 minutes later, and this trade just ran. And then there's the last trade that I took was this morning, pre-market, shorts, SMT at this high, if I'm not mistaken. So ES was just wondering how I took this. Oh, so NQ ended up sweeping the full high right here, or not the full high, but this high right here. ES had already swept that high, and ES also just did fill the new week opening gap. So I took shorts off this area. We didn't get a retest, but I entered literally on displacement, so I was able to catch a 1-to-1 and even trail a little bit lower. And I think this trade was around $800. And then there's another one on NQ. If I can find it. This was the long from yesterday. Took shorts right there. Yeah, shorts right here. I'm not sure if there was a SMT on this one. This was an Asia trade. I remember this one. So I was holding this for quite a. I wasn't that long actually. It was like 20 minutes, but yeah, 21 minutes. But got an entry. Entered with 2 minis right here at this entry gap, and it ended up playing to TP. Could have even TP'd right here, but yeah, just TP at a 1-to-1. I just found that 1-to-1s just work really well for me, even for my psych. I tend not to like tilt or like do some dumb shit after getting a break-even trade or losing a trade. So this has been really easy on the psych, and the win rate's much higher. So I honestly prefer that over trading like a 1-to-3 or targeting like liquidity pools. So yeah, that's the first video so far. And I did request a payout. I could show you guys the request email, or I'll probably even put it up on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, so as y'all can see, I was able to request $550. And that's literally just the profits from today, since I did have a buffer in the 5 winning days, so I just requested everything. And yeah, so I'm just gonna record once a week and just update my progress, see where I'm at. So far we're like what, $500 out of 100,000. Shit, we got a long way to go. So hey, but that's all for today, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Join the Discord too. I'm trying to build like a community where traders could trade and yeah, talk and stuff, cause I low-key don't be having anyone to trade with no more. So hey, but yeah, that's all for this video.